Hey folks, it's your boy Fragaby, and this is another totally fun out episode of Fort Solis. Now, when we started this game was like, watching paint dry, but suddenly, it's like jumped from 0 to 100 real quick. Last episode, we felt the danger, we felt the chaos. It's like the game decided to go into overdrive, and suddenly we are right smack in middle of an epic roller coaster ride. Now, folks, if you have just stumbled upon this video and missed the action so far, let me give you a quick recap of our wild journey at Fort Solis. We received a mysterious alert from Fort Solis, and the place was under complete lockdown. Later on, we realized most of the crew had headed off to Centerpoint for storm season, leaving just six behind, each one of them with their own task, including handling a top secret experiment known as Compound 26. It's like a magic powder that's supposed to revitalize plant
Level
growth
3,
back on Earth.
access
Yeah, no
required.
biggie, right? So we began our quest by exploring the crew quarters, and it felt like a ghost town in there. But when we ventured into Medbay, things took a dark and twisted turn. Bodies started to pile up.
How are you holding up? Oh, they train us for mining accidents, but never anything like this.
We don't know what this is yet.
What is the point of watching all of these shows if you refuse to apply what you've learned?
I'm not ruling out zombies.
I hope for your sake you're wrong.
What did Central say?
They're sending support. It will be a while, though, until they reach you.
Roger.
I'm at my limit.
And it almost felt like someone really wanted us to be part of that pile. Luckily, we narrowly escaped the Grim Reaper's embrace. Now our mission is to uncover the truth and find out who or what is behind this whole mess. Is it something to do with Compound 26? Is it a case of corporate greed, power, status?
Solis has been up here for years. Must be starting to show its age.
I think we are long past that. Solace is vintage.
We're back at the bar.
No. I knew I should have taken the bottle with me. What? It's after midnight. I'm officially on vacation.
Or is it something to do with cabin fever? Is it about loneliness and high pressure work? Maybe there's a Martian microbe which is creating havoc on our sanity. Or perhaps it's the talk of mysterious claw marks that might just point to a presence of an unknown Martian life. Well, whatever it is, we are here to find out the truth. So let's do this together. So having access to level 2 keycard does help the cause and unlocks new places. What the heck was that?
Dryers. Same back on ours. They're just so loud.
If you weren't already on edge.
Exactly.
Oh, come on, that's a cheap trick to startle us. We're on our way to Drill Bay and trying to figure out a way to, somehow unlock the lockdown. Yeah, let's see how it happens. They're trying to figure out who or what, killed two of the crew members and search for the remaining four. I'm pretty sure Compound 26 seems to be pretty significant piece of the puzzle. And the whole cabin fever and the mysterious illness tied to it is undoubtedly playing a major role in the chaos we are seeing. But I really hope those claw marks, there's something more to it. It's just not like a red herring. There's some mystery, something so wild, otherworldly that it would be really fun to explore. Alright, level 3 card. So we are definitely making progress, aren't we? We can change things. Don't give up, Helen. I mean, Helen is like a superstar on a gifting spree, all over the place. Her magic Martian plant. Talk
Why would they
about
need these?
promotions of epic proportions. That background music, even though it's subtle, but it's definitely taking me on a nostalgic trip down memory lane. Straight out of those iconic 70s and 80s mystery TV shows, with a sci-fi twist. Those retro synth beats and eerie spacey vibes. It's like X-Files meeting Stranger Things. Okay, so according to Helen, the shipment seems to be low again, and she can't sustain the project unless the quota is met. Additional material this week may be required. Meanwhile, Dr. White Taylor is continuing to pressurize Nick to, somehow log in the hours they put on surface. Yeah, it's a safe precautions, because his team is facing those symptoms of radiation overexposure. So Nick has something to do with the drill bay because now Richardson is talking about the hangar door, which somehow has gone offline. And yeah, the claw mark theory initiated or started with the residents talking about a wild animal rumor. Buddy, I can't hear you. Is this some sort of a glitch in the game?
I think that's working now.
Oh, you sneaky,
Everything here is
sneaky.
broken. Surface trips are still progressing despite the increased demand from Helen. This cycle it's been a tough one. Morale around the team remains good as the storm season approaches. Most are looking forward to a break. The power outages here don't help, but we've done our best to manage.
Yeah, definitely feels like Helen has been pushing Nick's team pretty hard in their quest for those precious soil samples, all in the name of Compound 26. Her laser like focus might be causing more trouble than it's worth. We have already seen radiation exposure, and that whole at what cost question is definitely on the table. I mean, I get it. Earth's survival is on the line, but how far is too far? And when do we need to pause and consider the sacrifice being made? Another thing which comes on mind is Compound 26 itself. I thought it was responsible for sickness. It appears I may have just jumped the gun a bit. It seems like it's not the direct culprit, but has an indirect influence on the matter. Whoa, what in the world is happening here, man? And my reflex, again, didn't flex enough. But seriously, folks, I've lost count of how many times my life has been hanging by a thread in this game. I mean, are these accidents really
Jack?
accidents?
What happened? What was that?
A platform. It came right at me.
How?
No idea. I'm not the only one searching in the dark.
Was it defective?
I'll check. It seems in working order. At least it was.
Well, keep your guard up and get that generator back on.
Roger.
Oh, come on, Jack. You're on vacation. Let's call it a day and let's go home. I mean, let the corporation deal with this mess. Why do we need to switch on the generator, man? Oh boy.
You remember when they first introduced Titans?
Excavators?
Yeah. I still remember the redundancies. That'll be us at some point.
Well, they will always need someone to fix them.
I guess so.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, Jack. I mean, we just had an incident. Didn't you just break your leg? And you're back yapping about unnecessary stuff. I mean, this is so bizarre. These conversations sometimes just come out of left field. These conversations sometimes they're so bizarre. I mean, honestly, in a situation like this, I'll be on a full-on panic mode. My heart would be racing, I'll be worried, and I would definitely want to get the heck out of that place. After that heart-pounding sequence, the game suddenly throws you back in this stroll in the park mode, which is like a little off-putting, isn't it? I mean, I don't know what to say about that.
Taylor, the guy doesn't let up. Threatened to report me for overexposing my team. This is really getting out of hand. I need to unwind. Beer and poker with the guys tonight. After this cycle, I'm taking a break. I need it.
Power shortages are beginning to cause serious issues with our security systems. I've asked Officer Nadiri to move to a multi-tool access plan until those power issues are resolved. All areas now require their officers access to maintain security levels.
I'm not a kid. I don't need to be told that sometimes things just go bump in the night. And yes, I know that there are storms happening outside, but the storms, they don't make these sounds. I hear deliveries and activity at night.
Oh, shit. I'm trapped, Jess.
Trapped?
The platform's blocking the door. I can't remote access it. The lockdown has sealed all exterior bulkhead doors.
Blow the blast doors.
If only.
Well, given how the night is going, it's not the worst idea. Or did you take your helmet off again?
No, it's on.
Terrifying that I even have to ask that, isn't it?
Did you put yours back on?
Sure.
I'm gonna have to get creative.
First time for everything, I guess. What did he have in mind?
I'm gonna walk the tracks.
Nice night for a walk. Watch out for any more haunted platforms.
It almost feels like a horror movie approach. In horror movies, you usually get a good jump scare and then you get this moment of calm before the next jump scare hits you. Similarly, those heart-pounding, life hanging by a thread moments keep you on the edge of your seat. And then suddenly the game tosses you in a moment of calm. I'm a fan of being on the edge, jumpy at the oddest thing. But this roller coaster sure lulls you into believing this false sense of security. And then suddenly something pops out and then your reflexes decide to clock out. Oh boy, it's an intriguing way of playing this game, isn't it? And I don't know why I keep wondering, is Compound 26 having some adverse effect on the crew out here? I mean, I don't know why I'm, gravitating towards Compound 26 as the main culprit. Yeah, that should be interesting once we get to know more about it.
in proximity.
It looks like I'll have to open these doors manually.
The standout feature of the game is definitely its visuals. They're so immersive that you are completely lost in this eerie atmosphere. You find yourself in this colossal, isolated base. You're surrounded by aftermath of something sinister, yet you are left in the dark about what exactly went down. It's like a perfect blend of mystery and tension that always keeps you on alert, but never pushing you to the edge. This balance is what makes it so intriguing. Oh boy, I have a bad feeling about this. Something's definitely brewing in here. Giving me the creeps. Hold on to your seats, folks. This might be another one of those spine tingling surprises.
Blockage in
Oh well,
proximity.
maybe not. Oh boy, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Oh wait, what
Everything in
now?
this place is broken.
Yeah, let's not take this lightly, Jack. I'm definitely not liking this. Oh boy, this is definitely not good. Yeah, the first thing comes in my mind is those claw marks. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, that got spooky real quick. And boy, the background music is adding to the whole atmosphere. Oh, is this a horror game? Hey, you know what? I'm on high alert right now. I'm almost expecting something to happen.
Jess, you there?
Finally!
No, you missed me?
Not funny. I thought the worst had happened when your comms went down.
Interference in the tunnel, or from the storm, I guess.
Okay, where are you now?
I'm not sure. I need to work my way back to the surface.
The story and the game keeps you engaged with this structured yet open-ended narrative. It's very captivating. It feels like you're on a linear path, but with endless branching possibilities.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
You get these bunch of clues, and then there's those intriguing blanks, and your brain is like on an overdrive to piece things together.
Titans are so much bigger in person.
Yeah, the name kind of gives it away.
I love when games and stories invite you to theorize, preempt what's coming next, be part of the narrative itself. Simply immersive and engaging.
All this going on and no one has radioed for help. You buying that?
Usually not a good sign.
What is going on here?
Well, you did say you weren't ruling out zombies. Seen any?
Not yet.
Yeah, Jack is so right. I mean, there is something definitely wrong out here. I mean, why hasn't anyone tried to call for help? We know there are 6 crew members, and 4 of them are still missing. Are they out here somewhere?
Strange.
Monologuing again?
The storage unit ahead is open.
Okay, just get to the maintenance unit.
I'm just gonna take a look.
It's like you watch these movies and try to one-up the dumb protagonists who die early.
I'll be right back.
I can't even.
These two, they're definitely sci-fi aficionados. I mean, they're going through every trope in the book.
Jack? What happened? Try to stay calm. Remember our training. Focus
Oh,
and calm.
damn, that is nasty. It feels right out of the ring. Oh my god.
That's their drill operations manager.
Spooky.
The guy from the drill bay hangar before?
I don't think so. Let's get to that generator. Heading to the maintenance unit now.
Jack is definitely spooked now, isn't he? Well, at least we found another crew member. Yeah, I think so. There should be a little spring in his step now. The story, the narrative of the game is definitely ticking off all the classic checkbox of the cabin fever trope. One by one, the crew members are being mysteriously taken out, and poor Jack is left to uncover each one of them. Well, the question remains, is the threat originating from one of the crew members, or is it something otherworldly that's lurking in the shadows?
Okay, I'm at the MU.
That's still never going to catch on.
Heading in.
Roger.
Hey!
Just trying to lighten the mood. Hang in there.
Roger.
I regret it already.
I love the connection these two have. The bond is definitely undeniable. Especially in the past few minutes of the game. You can feel the heightened sense of concern in the air. And Jessica is doing anything and everything to support Jack in any way she can. Here's irony for you. If this was a real life situation, our top priority would have been, to get the generator up and running. But hey, this is a game, so we'll embark on an exploratory adventure to examine every nook and cranny of this base.
Feels great to be included. Feels like what I'm doing here is more than just keeping the drill spinning. This planet, this base, it could house evolution. That matters. Wow, I sound just like her. Taylor, the guy doesn't let up. Threatened to report me for overexposing my team. This is really getting out of hand. I need to unwind. Beer and poker with the guys tonight. After this cycle, I'm taking a break. I need it.
Wow, I mean, interesting, isn't it? Nick definitely seems to wholeheartedly embrace this belief that the work he's doing and the project, which is all about Compound 26, is quite important. And maybe it's not just Helen who's pushing the boundaries, it could be even Nick who's pushing his own team.
Why is everything after me?
At least it's just a toolbox this time. Oh well, even the motion sensor lights are gone wonky out here. You know, it just hit me. We are knee deep in the game, and not a single gadget, let alone a weapon, has graced our inventory. Wait, is there an inventory? I guess this game is shaping up to be the first one where we are entirely empty handed. Pun absolutely intended. Okay, a few more emails to read, and the first one is from Dr. Taylor. And yes, he's escalating things. He's definitely concerned about Helen's work and wants to discuss options and steps in evaluating her Frontiers project. Now, what is that? Is it something to do with Compound 26? And he's definitely struggling with the morality of what Nick's team and Helen are doing. Alright, this time it's Asim, the communication officer, who is informing Adam about an updated and changed security overrides to the greenhouse as requested. I think so. All of this has to do with Compound 26. Okay, another email from Terra Tools talking about safety and negligence and damage. Yeah, this almost feels like one of those automated emails. Okay, the next mail is from someone called Morales. I don't think so I've heard this name before, have I? Anyway, he's talking about a tow line which seems to be jammed and it's still functional, barely, but it could give out any time. And he's not able to put the replacement request, so he's asked Adam to do the needful. Okay, we have received another email from another engineer, and I'm assuming all of them are from the same team, Nick's team. And they're talking about a poker argument which happened between Nick and Dr. Taylor. Nothing more than just a general disagreement. I wonder what that disagreement was about. Maybe the hours his team is putting on the surface?
Recording this after a long day. I've just been out to look at more weather damage to the arrays. We're cycling out of season towards the storms, and tensions are high here. Days are getting harder. The site is on course, and we continue to work towards a better tomorrow.
Well, now they definitely need a new winch.
The Frontier project. better tomorrow. Compound 26. No doubt there is more beneath the surface than we are privy to. And it almost feels like Dr. Taylor was an outsider peering in. He was left in the shadows of secrecy. I know, I'm just speculating right now. The real question is it intentional? Was he kept in the dark? And if so, why? Yeah, the plot thickens, friends. Oh boy.
Hey, they have an orbit.
A printer,
Yeah. Very cool.
but yet Star Walks are dull.
Oh, it's a different vibe.
I wonder if these seemingly frivolous conversations are likely designed to demonstrate how both characters are coping up with an unprecedented and nerve-wracking situation. But is it truly conveying that message effectively? I don't know. You be the judge of that. Okay, good. We finally find a way to the generator room. This is so weird. Now the flashlight isn't working. But when we were in the tunnel, it was working. Even the flashlight controls or the mechanics isn't there in the game.
The generator looks like it was powered down.
What? Are you saying it was intentional?
Like someone hacked the control panel and overrode security.
Why would
Someone?
do that?
Okay, there
No idea.
seems to be a conspiracy
was.
out here.
Obviously didn't want a record of anything. With the security compromised, I'm unable to reboot the generator. I'm locked
Wow,
out.
I don't know what are they trying to
What might
hide
be
here,
generator?
but there is a definite mystery waiting to be solved.
It's been sabotaged.
Wonder sabotage by a crew member or something
Okay, that's it.
which you are not
need to
even
return right
aware
now.
of.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's time to get back.
What the hell? What is going on? Boy, that doesn't look like a crew member. Is that a bloody zombie? Is that White Taylor? I think so, that's Dr. Taylor, isn't he? Boy, he has lost it, hasn't he? I mean, we are getting crushed out here. Boy, give us a time to at least reply.
Jack! Jack!
Oh wow, I mean, oh man, I'm speechless. Did he just, wow, okay. I don't know what to say right now. Let's just wait and see what happens next.
Jack! Come in, Jack! Are you okay? Central, come in. Central.
Roger, this is Central.
This is Jessica Appleton, Fort Minor.
We have your incident report and we have dispatched security forces to evaluate the situation.
How long before they're there?
Not until morning. They're dispatched from Meridiani Plainham. Please remain calm whilst you wait.
Hang in there, Jack. I'm on my way.
You know what? There might be a
What?
chance that there may be a character switch. I may be stepping into Jessica's shoes in the game
What the hell
now.
is happening?
This is very interesting and very intriguing and most unexpected.
Nice night for a walk, I guess.
Oh, cool. So I was right. So it's now Jessica's turn to step into the spotlight. And as for Jack, well, we are still in the dark about his final fate. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for the best, but bracing myself for the worst. Okay, smart way to brace for the storm. You know, this sudden shift in the character has caught me off guard. And I'm trying to focus, but all I can think of, was there a way to save Jack? And what that might have meant for the storyline? Would it have altered the course of this narrative? With each revelation, we seem to plunge deeper into a pool of mysteries. And for every question we answer, more seem to emerge. As we steadily assemble the puzzle pieces, the true motives behind White's action continue to elude us. It's unclear if he's operating with a sound mind, but as they say, the answers just lie around the corner. Until next time, this is Fraggle B, signing out.